ultimate fan experience. This week, Jeremy's been helping his family move out of the home that he grew up in. It's made him review a lot of the events he experienced over his lifetime. There were many defining moments. Today, he's going to talk to us about one he considers to be the ultimate fan experience. Here's Jeremy!
I never thought it would happen. I'd had my heart broken so many times. Hope had deserted me. Until, in 2006, my Steelers made a magical run to the Super Bowl. And I had the ultimate fan experience. You see, I grew up with the stories. In the 1970s, the Steelers had what some still consider to be the greatest team of all time. Well, I was born in 1978, so I did not get to experience this team except through the words of my father, who told me about Terry Bradshaw, the big-armed quarterback who could throw it the entire length of the football field. His wide receiver, Lynn Swann, who could jump so high he could catch anything Terry Bradshaw threw. Franco Harris, the running back, who could run over defenders and made immaculate receptions. And of course, the greatest defense ever assembled, the Steel Curtain. Nobody wanted to play that defense. They were so good. As a little one, I'm listening to all this and watching the 1980s version of these Steelers. Very mediocre, and I just can't see it. I don't understand how a team that could have been so good becomes so mediocre. I had my first taste of real Steeler success. New Year's Eve, 1989, they win a playoff game in Houston, improbably, on a last-second score. I went crazy! The Steelers won! Oh my gosh, they weren't supposed to win! The Steelers won! They lost the next week. In 1995, I thought I'd finally reached the heights. They'd made the Super Bowl. And they were taking on the rival Cowboys, who those 70s Steelers had smashed twice. I was ready for another smashing. This time, it was the Steelers who went down. And I had to watch with my father as the Steelers lost for the first time in a Super Bowl. Very tough. Very tough. From there, they were good, but not great. Always so close to glory, it seemed, but never able to get over the top. My version of the black and gold seemed doomed to be a pale version of those heroes of the 70s. But I gave away the punchline, didn't I? In 2005, the Steelers squeaked into the playoffs, and in early 2006, they went on a historic run, winning 3 straight road playoff games. No team had ever done that. Extremely exciting. But I can't even tell you how I felt as we watched that last road playoff game. And my dad called me on the cell phone and said, if they win this game and go to the Super Bowl, I'm getting us tickets.
Wow.
I was in shock. I was in complete awe. I was going to go watch the black and gold, who I'd lead in a Super Bowl. Seemed unreal to me. Sure enough, there we were in sunny Detroit. Yeah, usually they hold the Super Bowls in a little nicer locale, Miami, San Diego. This year they felt Detroit was the right location, and I could tell you story upon story of wandering through the snow in Detroit outside the stadium, of driving into downtown Detroit, watching as several cars slid into the barrier because the roads were so icy. It was crazy, but most of my memories of that day were, touchdown Steelers! Touchdown Steelers! Touchdown Steelers! We were champions. It was the ultimate fan experience. Why? Because I'd waited so long? Not really. Because of all the close calls? No. Because I sat there with my family, my parents, who'd seen those great Steelers teams, but who'd never been to a Super Bowl. Experiencing it with them firsthand, a new experience for them. My sister, who had sat at my father's feet with me, listening to those heroic deeds. All of us together, a family, a new experience for all of us, for something we were all so passionate about. It was a defining moment for the Steelers, for my family, and for me. Mr. Postmaster.